99% of the time, I'm defending myself from Rick's attacks. That's all it was. He's on the front foot attacking, and I'm on the back foot defending. I feel like it bounces.
That's why you're playing out at the back because of Rick.
Literally, I feel like I got.
Rick, you guys have fallen off hard, dude.
Yeah.
It's that
bad.
Anyone wants to criticize Toon, you can be an Arsenal fan. Go for goal.
They've got 6
Villa?
points. We've got 3.
Villa,
bro, you played against Sunderland. You played against Sunderland with 10 men.
Away, bro. These guys are
doesn't matter.
Rick,
you can't stick
technically,
up for that.
when the draw came out, they said you had one of the easiest draws to start the season.
But look what's happened. Everton up 6th. Sunderland's behind them.
How many games at home have you played out of your 5?
2.
5. 2 at home.
Yeah.
You played Newcastle at home. You played
Palace. That's it.
Okay.
Everton away.
Bro, you played 60 minutes with against the team with 10 men.
65 minutes.
That's a long time. And they gave it to you in
the
second half as well.
They look better.
Yes.
They
look
there's
way
only
more
one
dangerous.
winner. There was only one winner. It was going to be the promoted team with 10 men.
Right.
And then after the game, he comes out and calls out Harvey Elliott passing the ball too quickly. He was singled out. He was singled out. That was his best player. Signing. That was the one signing they did.
Cash with the Holy Trinity. Got the guy carded, the goal, and then they let the goal in at the end.
Jay, have you seen their 2 goals this year?
Yeah.
Harvey Elliott took a shot. The goalkeeper literally, I don't know what he did there. He had an XG of 0.1.
The Sunderland goal was hard, man.
And then the
sun was in his eyes.
It was straight to his face.
But the sun was in his eyes.
It was a hard hit. It was a hard hit.
A hard hit. A
Have
goalkeeper
you seen
should
your
have been
goals
saving that.
against Liverpool?
A goalkeeper should have been saving.
Jay, have you seen this guy's goals against Liverpool? There's a cross from halfway, 2 crosses from halfway. That's the whole attack.
I take it.
And then Voldemort gets a cross from Murphy, leaning back header. I'm like, what is this shit? These guys can't play for teams.
That's a good header. Come on.
Get out of here. I've watched Toon so much. It's like watching Bradford.
I thought I was watching Shearer. He went back post and put it in.
Oh my god,
that was very impressive.
What a week, but there was like 5 or 6 draws as well.
Yeah, so we all got out of jail because we're Newcastle and Villa are trying to find their feet, and everybody around us is sort of
find
dropping
their feet.
points.
You've sent 260 mil. There's no finding feet. You need to run. You can't be finding your feet.
Rick,
get out of here. Rick, no one's going to buy that.
Okay, if you're going to look at net, there's 2 ways to look at it.
You spend.
Net spend, we spent 11th, the most in the league. 11th. If you look at actual spend, we were 5th. So 11th and 5th in terms of actual spend.
Chuck, you are way at the top for spend.
5th.
Yeah, but that brings it down because of the Isak selling.
Yeah, of course it does.
That's what do you want me to do? We bought Isak, so we're supposed to just not we wipe that guy off completely?
It's like saying Villa has good business because they sold Grealish 5 years ago. You
silly.
can't count
but that was 5 years ago. That counted then. That was for Villa. Villa have massive structural problems. They just keep selling. Okay, come on. Every year they're doing a major sale. Monchi, for whatever we want to say about Monchi, the guy knew how to get a deal. He sold a lot of players.
Since Emery's come, we've been Europe every year, right? Every year is no problem. Yeah. We've made it, right?
Maybe not this year.
With a net spend of 11 mil, whatever it is, since Emery's been here, if you want to talk net spend, right? You guys have got a huge net spend lower than, like, you've gone way above us. So in theory, from an efficiency perspective, we've outdone what we spoke, outdone our spend. If you want to look at it that way.
Chuck, you're up there with us in net spend.
You guys have spent a truckload.
But Jay, we were 19th. We were 19th. We were 19th. Not after 3 games. We were 19th in December. We were about to go down. We were but that's fine. We were about to go down.
But you have to be where you are. You spent 800 mil, 700 mil. How much have you spent? 700 mil.
Just round it off to $1 billion.
How much is it?
Chelsea. Make us
How much was it? Be honest. How much was it?
If I go back, it was about 800.
Easy.
Around that. 800. Yeah. Remember that? What I said on WhatsApp? We're about 970. I think Newcastle would have been like 820.
800. Yeah. No, we're not that close to you, man. You spent 100 million on one player. Come on,
since
every
the last
year
5
you're
years.
200. No, come on, Jay. We're nowhere near that.
No, Chuck, look what I checked. Look what I wrote on WhatsApp. It was literally.
I'm not interested in what you wrote in WhatsApp. I want to look at data.
Go have a look at data. I guarantee you, in the last 5 years, you've spent 800
I'll tell you. It's 700
Go to transfer market. I'm telling you right now.
700 mil since the Arabs have come in.
Can you list the teams? Can you list the teams?
I'll list them.
Okay, so there's 2 things. List the teams that have spent because we're not in the top 4. We're probably 5th, right? We're probably 5th. Okay. And secondly, since you're so keen on stats, how about you pull up the previous 15 years spend because we had no assets.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's 5 years.
We started from -0, Rick. So Chuck, Arsenal were already a top 4. Arsenal were already a top 4 team.
We were relegated.
Oh my God! And we
were below you.
You weren't.
You were out of the chip.
Rick, we've been relegated like
Chuck,
you too.
You got relegated like twice 12 years ago. When did you get relegated? 11? Was it 11?
I'm saying, okay, we got relegated, but we put Band-Aid over an axe wound. We had no money to spend.
You spent a truckload. You spent a truckload. You can't hide it.
Okay. And Villa have spent nothing.
We have spent. I'm not saying we haven't, but your net spend is not as good as ours. If you want to go net spend, not even close.
No, I agree because you guys have sold a lot, which brings me to my point. You keep selling women's teams, dumping players for 100 mil. Every window you're making a great sale, big sale out of nowhere, and you're still in a financial mess.
Chuck, we've made Europe threes in a row.
We've made Champions League twice in 3 years. What have you done?
You shouldn't have made it last year. You shouldn't have made it last year.
We shouldn't have made it.
Come on, Chuck.
We should have probably made it.
Oh, fuck,
you
Chuck.
blew who apart? What are you talking about?
Our team last year would have destroyed your team this year, demolished them.
This year?
We would kill them.
Dude, we haven't.
And not only that, we pumped you home 4-1 with Isak in the fucking team. And we played PSG 2 days before that. We beat them. How can you defend that?
Played 3 games in 6 days.
Chuck, we demolished you. Absolutely demolished you.
Okay. Jay, you know what we need to do? We need to create this guy a little trophy for the 2 legs that they did versus PSG.
Caveat
I think that's been the highlight of the Emery reign. That's been the highlight of the Emery reign. I hear about it every other week. It comes up. We demolish PSG. We push PSG. We've got to get this guy a trophy for that performance because that's all they got. Newcastle, on the other hand, have an actual trophy.
Yeah.
And we've made 2 finals.
And
we've made 2 finals. Yeah, we beat Liverpool in the final, so I'll take it.
Good trophy, that one. I'll keep it. Have it.
It's
Chuck,
a start,
you the Champions League. You got demolished the first time around because you bought.
We were in the group of death.
All right, can we talk about the current season?
And now,
group of death.
Chuck, come on, bro. You're not going to win that.
Guys. They've got the same players. They got the same games this year in the Europa League as they do in the Champions League last year. That's how easy their run was last year. They had one tough game. They had one tough game.
Let's see you go Champions League this year. Let's see you go Champions League this year.
That was a tough game. Bayern at home, I'll give to you.
We had Juventus as well.
You beat Juventus. Are you kidding me? They barely made the top 4 in Italy. That's one of the worst teams in Italy. Come on. Juventus, that was your tough team. Oh, my God.
Anyway, let's see you go Champions League this year with your wonderful squad that you spent 260 on. Let's just see.
You guys were playing Club Bruges that many times. I thought you were going to pay rent.
Young boys.
Over there. Young boys, Club Bruges, some other random team that's struggling. Monaco hadn't won in like 13 games. They played them. It was just absolute.
Let's just see where you go this year with your squad. Let's just see. I'm curious to see now because you go.
Newcastle got the Union, the Belgian team. Was it Belgium? Yeah. That's you guys should win that. They're good. They're a dark horse, but you got to beat that.
But we have to win.
Dark horses now.
Then you got Benfica. Then you got Benfica.
The fucking Stallions. What are they now? What is it? Fucking draft horses now. What are they?
What's
USG?
No, you got an okay run, Chuck.
It's easy.
Jay, they came out. 5 different publications came out and said out of all the teams in the Premier League, Champions League, Newcastle have the hardest draw. That's it.
Come on.
I'm telling you.
Can I just read it?
You cannot take this guy serious.
Can I just read who they have? You've got Union. Hang on. Wait.
All right, so let's forget about Barcelona. Let's forget about Barcelona.
Aside from Barca, let's go Union. Then you got Benfica. Then you've got Marseille, and then you've got Leverkusen. Leverkusen's not the same team anymore.
Yeah, they're the same.
Dropped off completely.
Yep.
Marseille's a draw.
Eindhoven, Arsenal beat them almost 8-0 last year.
No, they're hard.
A PSG and then PSG at the end of it. So you've got Barca and PSG at the end of your draws.
Away. Jesus.
PSG but that's it. That's the end. The start and your end of your draws are hard. It's the 5 games in between that.
Right. So walk in the park.
Yeah, walk in the park.
I think you should beat Union and then Benfica as well.
Yeah. We've got to win our home game.
Bilbao, you've got Bilbao as well.
The only thing, Bilbao, they're a good team. They're not bad. You got Bilbao. You got Olympiacos. You got Madrid.
We've got an easy run.
Slavia Prague, Club Bruges, Inter, and Kirat. What's that?
No, we got our run's all right. We got Atletico as well.
No, you got a good run. Yeah, only Tottenham had the easiest run, I think.
Tottenham's got the easiest run. We got
They ranked them.
No, we've got Atletico and Bayern and Inter. That's pretty decent. You got the last year's finalists, and then we've got the two other best teams.
They ranked the strength of schedule of all the teams, the English teams. Newcastle's hardest, Arsenal's second hardest. Tottenham was easiest.
Oh my god.
No, Tottenham's
I'll find
easy.
the link. I'll find the link and send it to you. I'll send you all the links.
Everything's hard for Newcastle. Spain's big. Everything's hard done by. Go.
Rick, should we go to Europa League? Who you got?
It's Europa League. It's a lot easier than.
You're the favourite in Europa League.
They're the favourites. Absolute favourite. They're the top of the pops.
Absolute favourites.
That's the PSG of the Europa League.
In theory, we should be, but we're not playing that way. So.
Oh, here we go. Caveats.
No, we're not. Are we playing as the favourite?
Rick, you've got go-ahead Eagles in 2 weeks. You've got go-ahead Eagles.
Bro, it's the Europa. It's not Champions League.
Go-ahead Eagles. Oh my god.
The Dutch team.
They ranked us as the toughest.
Go ahead, Eagles.
You go ahead, Eagles, Maccabi, and I think you got Young Boys after that. Jeez.
Young boys follow these guys everywhere. Champions League conference, wherever they play, Young Boys is guaranteed. Link them with Villa and give them 3 points.
Rick, your hardest team's probably Fenerbahce, I reckon.
Oh come on,
that away. That's with John Duran and Asensio. That's the hard part.
Jeez.
Come on.
Yeah.
All right.
It's Europa, man. Fuck.
Huh?
Are we reviewing the previewing this week?
Yeah. Let's preview.
All right, that was a good intro.
What, man? I'm just taking fire out here.
Oh my god! If there's ever an offside argument, this bloke's the seesaw like that, like the fattest cunt of the seesaw.
This is the West. I haven't seen an area take fire like this since the Western Front in World War II, mate. Just getting pummeled out here. Man United, Brentford.
Where's it at? Is that Brentford?
GTEX. That's Brentford. I reckon Brentford will do them.
You reckon? Yeah, it's an early kickoff. I think Brentford beat them last year. Year before it was 4-0. Right?
Yeah, but that was with Wissa and all that.
Yeah, actually, very wrong.
No, they did. They did a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I remember. It was a couple.
They beat them 4-0 a couple of years ago, and then
that was a couple.
They've had a couple of draws. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but look, I don't know what to get with Brentford, man. Losing Wissa and Buema, like. We can't say this all year, but I mean they've started off okay.
But I feel like Man United have a slugfest every week because they can't pull at all. They can't pull games away.
Yeah, I mean I can't even look into the Chelsea result because they lost their goalkeeper after 5 minutes, and then Maresca completely butchered that game, right, for Chelsea. So it's hard to review. You know, Cole Palmer is their best player. He passed the last second fitness test for that game. So he starts.
But they lost their keeper, but
Rick, if you've got all your attackers there, you've got Pedro, you've got a star who was playing that day for him, right? And if your goalkeeper gets sent off, the one guy the guy you probably should take off is the guy that passed the last second fitness test, right? So he doesn't take off Cole Palmer. He takes off.
Look over Stavio.
So he takes off Pedro Neto and Stavio pretty much around the same time, and then Cole Palmer starts holding his leg after 20 minutes,
and then Santos came on.
Lost his whole attack in 20 minutes. 2 substitutions on his own accord, and the last second fitness guy, Cole Palmer, came off too, and his goalkeeper. So he completely butchered that. I can't really look into that result for Man United too much.
And then Casemiro had that boneheaded second yellow. But and then the game changed after that. Chelsea was pushing them.
Don't forget, they scored 2 goals when they had 10 men. And then when they got down to 10 men, they kind of leveled out again. So
they had a couple of chances.
Yeah, they did. I thought Chelsea was a bit unlucky with the 10 against 10.
Yeah. Yeah, so what do you reckon? Brentford United? I reckon Brentford 1-0 or a draw. I reckon it'll be a hard game for United.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a hard game. Yeah, I'm tipping 1-1 as well.
Brentford surprised me a lot. Like, I tipped them to go down. I'm going to have egg on my face. But, mate, at Brentford, they're a handful. Throwing the ball in from halfway, like, they're really, really a tough team.
Look, I know it's a bit early, Rick, but they're above you. And, you know, they're the difference between you being in the relegation zone and not. Brentford are 17th at the moment. So if I were you, I'd be hoping for a Man U result. Bro,
if they win and you lose, they jump you too.
It doesn't matter. The only thing I know is you won't jump us this weekend.
No.
That's the only thing I know. You know what I mean?
All right. So what are we predicting? Brentford result?
1-1.
1-1.
Yeah,
Rick?
yeah.
1-1. 1-1. Yeah, that's fair.
All right, let's go next one. Leeds and Bournemouth. Leeds actually played really well against Wolves last week. If you guys watched that, they scored they scored 3 goals in the first game, in the first half.
Wolves are trash. Like, come on, Wolves aren't that good. They haven't won. They're 0-5.
Yeah, but Leeds aren't good away. This was
away from home. They're not very good away from home. At home,
Mm.
it's going to be tricky for Bournemouth.
Yeah.
I know they're a really good team, and they've obviously got a couple of really good players. But yeah, that'll be hard for them to win over there. I'm probably tipping a draw as well.
At Leeds.
At Leeds. Leeds
Leeds
is not going to be an easy game. It's like what you're seeing at Everton, right? Like, not as good as Everton, obviously not as good as Everton, but it's Ellen Road is a compact stadium. The fans are on top of you. They're very vocal. You know, the home crowd is a 12th man there. It makes a big difference.
Last time they played at Ellen Road, they had that 4-3 thriller a couple of years ago in 2022. Leeds won 4-3.
They played Newcastle last game at home, didn't they? Leeds? No?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Bournemouth and Leeds last home game.
Got it.
Last time they versed each other at Ellen Road was 3 years ago. It was a 4-3 thriller.
Yeah.
Thriller. Okay. I think Bournemouth will sneak this one.
You think?
Yeah,
Bournemouth should win this.
They get a lot of Bournemouth surprised me. They get a lot of results on the road that I'm like, how the hell did they come up with this? And Areola, I really back him as a good coach.
He's a very good coach.
He's really come good.
He's just biding his time. He's going to get a big job.
100%. Someone's going to take him.
He's too good, this guy, Areola.
Way too good. I can't see them containing Bournemouth's attack.
Yeah, me neither.
So I think Bournemouth are quite electric going forward, and Leeds at the back can be very messy.
I'm going to say 2-0 Bournemouth.
Wow.
Sorry.
That's it. Where do you go, Rick?
No, I'm going 2-1 Bournemouth.
2-1? All right.
I think they'll beat them.
Okay.
I'll go 1-1 Leeds.
1-1?
Yeah.
All right. Palace and Liverpool.
Is that at Sellers Park?
Yeah. That's a hard game.
That's a good game. That's a good game.
Considering how much luck Liverpool has had the last month.
And what happened the last time they played?
Well, this morning, wasn't it?
Charity Shield. They took them out.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, yeah.
But Palace at home? Yeah.
Didn't Liverpool play this morning or yesterday morning?
Yeah, that was...
They just won at the end as well with Hugo scoring.
Yeah, and Isak.
Every game they've had, they've scored post 80 minutes. Every single game. It's crazy.
And I think Ekitike's red card bans him for all domestic fixtures. Okay, so
he's out.
So they're gonna have Isak there, and he looks a bit undercooked. Like he's trying to run channels, whatever, but he only needs a chance or two. Yeah, he did, but it was a tap in basically. Like, I'm not looking too much into that.
He had a few chances though. If you watch the game, I watched a couple of the highlights. He had a few chances. He actually looked a lot more. He's still out of it.
Southampton at home. Like, I hope he's gonna have.
No, I know, but he wasn't as clunky as some people thought he'd be. I think he's not that far away from full fitness from what I saw.
Yeah, but I think Ekitike is a loss for them because Ekitike is rolling
and he's in form.
And he's in form. That's right. I don't know. I think this is the bogey game. This is the bogey game.
I think Palace will beat him.
Palace are going to be up for it, and the last time they played was in the Charity Shield, so they might feel they've got their number.
Maybe.
I think for the title race, Jay, you're going for Palace here.
Yeah, for sure. So I'll read you a stat. So the last 3 or 4 games. So last game, Palace beat them at the Charity Shield. Before that, Anfield was a draw, and then at Sellers Park was 1-0 Liverpool, and then before that, Crystal Palace beat them at Anfield 1-0. So it's a bit back and forth the last couple of years.
Yeah. The last game they played, this corresponding fixture last year, Liverpool won 1-0.
Yeah.
And the last 2 results have been draws. So
and Palace are going to beat a lot of teams this year. They're going to
Palace beat them last April.
They got conference. Huh?
The only thing we're not talking about is how's the injury situation for all these? Like, what's the like? Are Palace missing anyone? Or I know Liverpool's missing Ekitike.
And that kid snapped his leg. What's his name?
Leone.
Yeah, he broke his leg.
ACL.
Sorry. Palace are missing. Looking at Ismail Sarr and Jeremy Pino, and that's their 2 wingers that they've signed.
They're not playing.
Pino's questionable. He's questionable.
Well, Ismail Sarr's out. I know that.
Yeah, Sarr's out. Yeah.
The Corey has been out for the whole season, so he's not much of a loss. But the 2 wingers are out.
Oh, okay.
So look, as long as Warden, Hughes, their midfield's playing, I think they're okay. Like, I think they'll still give it to them.
And then
Mateta, yeah, Kamada has been good too. I reckon it'll be tough. Draw or leading towards Crystal Palace win. Because Liverpool's backline's still very suspect.
But Liverpool know how to win. That's the problem. They'll get.
Yeah, I know.
That's the catch.
The only thing is, well, they're playing before you, Jay. Arsenal. Generally, there's less pressure. Like if you played us first, then we'll get to Newcastle, Arsenal, and you beat us. There's more chance of Palace doing something on them because that puts pressure on them. Whereas right now they feel like they can get 8 points ahead of you. You know,
8 points is a lot, man.
I know what I'm saying. Their mindset's going to be more positive. Would have been if it was the other way around.
And that's what I was saying to you guys earlier when I said if by Christmas you're plus 10 points away from the title, what happens to Arteta? It's a lot. That's too much.
I don't look.
Rick, there's 3 months to go, man.
Yeah, long way.
It's 3 months to go, but there's already 8 points almost. I don't think I'll come to it, but I think Newcastle will give you a hard game. Even though I'm not.
I'm going draw.
I'm going Liverpool.
You going Liverpool?
Yeah, 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be harder at Sellers Park. I'm tipping again another draw 1.
Okay. Jeez, the draws are coming out.
Jeez.
well, what can I say? Like people pick one or the other, and they're always draws, right? Like so many draws happen. So,
Chelsea Brighton at Stamford Bridge.
Oof.
Brighton give them a good run for their money.
Brighton was very unlucky against Tottenham last week. Very.
Yeah.
Tottenham, they were up 2-0 and they scored their own goal at the end.
That's Stamford Bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, Stamford Bridge.
But Brighton's beat them the last few times, just remember.
The only problem with Brighton is they have these little spells and they just fall off a cliff. I don't know where that cliff's coming. And it might be 10 games in, they'll go really good, get 4 or 5 games, and then they'll start getting these weird results. And I don't know if they're at that stage because they just haven't sustained good results for me enough. But it's very early. I get it. It's game 6 now.
Yeah, but Chelsea's got a fair few guys out as well.
And that's what I wanted to touch on Chelsea. Who's their goalkeeper this game?
They've got 12 players.
Okay, so he's going to get tested. Cole Palmer came off. He's been stop start, and he came off against Man United. So, highly doubtful that he plays. And you know what I think of Chelsea without Cole Palmer? They lose a lot of their attack. You know what I mean? He's the difference between them being a top 4 team and not.
What do they do with Garnacho then? Garnacho, Pedro, Stevio, Gittins.
Garbage. Like he hasn't been tracking defenders. He was at fault last week at Brentford. The guy literally went right next to him and scored the goal. He's very lazy.
No, I know, but what do you do? Like, as in they've got 4 options there. They need to use one of them.
Yeah, well, Giddens. I mean, this is what we said before. Like, João Pedro aside, were we really convinced? Yeah, Stevio's really good.
Yeah.
But he's 18. Like, this is a tough game versus Brighton.
And they brought on that Tyreek George. He's a kid.
Oh
yeah. He's a kid. He needs to be playing in his League Cup game. You got to bloody him in, league player yet.
I reckon Brighton get the result. I reckon they'll win.
Yeah, I think Brighton beat them.
You know what? They're probably going to pay definitely Pedro. I'm looking at it now. Pedro Neto, João Pedro, Estavio. That'd be up front. Those 3 for sure. That's who he likes.
Yeah, and he might play Enzo, and then he might play Caicedo and your mate, the right back in midfield. What's his name? Reece James.
Cucurella.
Oh, right. He might play Reece James in midfield. Like sometimes he does. He plays Gusto at right back, and he'll play Cucurella. Like they're a decent team, but defensively they don't.
No, they're not special.
They don't breed me with confidence.
Nah,
big time.
I reckon Brighton will win 2-1 or 2-0.
Same. I'm tipping
2-1.
Yeah,
I'm tipping Brighton 2-1. You have to remember these two clubs have
Chelsea's back line.
Yeah, Chelsea. Remember we took a screenshot of that Chelsea back line. We said, "What's that?" That's 10th, 12th place team back line. Like with midfield and back line, it wasn't very impressive. Yeah.
I'm going for a draw. I reckon 1-1. I'm going for the draw this time.
Okay. Man City, Burnley.
Oh. At Burnley or Man City?
Man City. But we say that, but then I feel like Man City have banana peels.
I think they showed what they're capable of last week versus United. Well, when they played United, man, like they've just tore them apart.
Wait, you think Burnley have a chance versus Man City?
No, I don't. But you got to remember, Burnley's actually been tough. Have given a few tough games to a few teams. Like they should have. Man United shouldn't have won that. Like I'm just saying, they've got pieces that they can.
Man City should have won 4-5-0 against Man United, if not more. Like they could have had their chances.
For me, I think we should start a little trend here. The banker of the round. For me, this game is the banker of the round.
Oh yeah,
because Burnley are not going to know how to deal with Haaland. Like that, they've never seen a striker like this guy. He's going to be galloping through that team from the. They'll push forward once and get hit on the counter once.
Yeah,
he'll kill them.
Yeah,
oh, man.
No, that's.
This is my banker of the round. I don't even want to talk about it. Dubravka needs to have a career night.
He's actually played well with Dubravka.
Yeah, he's a good keeper. Well. He's a good keeper, Dubravka. He needs to have a career night. That guy, for them to even get anything out of this.
Yeah, it's a big night.
Yeah,
There's like that's like a 3-4-0, man.
Yeah. Jay, I think that's more hope, man.
Banana skin.
I can't believe you even mentioned Burnley in that. Like I thought we were going to gloss over
that'll be the upset of the season, bro.
I thought we were going to gloss over this game. Jay's trying to bring up.
No, I'm not saying Burnley's going to win, but I reckon. You know what? I feel like Man City is very up and down this year. They will win. I'm predicting 2-0, but I feel like Burnley could nab a early goal or two. You know what I mean? Like based on mistakes, because their back line, City's back line is so not even hit, bro. Even last week.
I'll be honest. The worst thing Burnley can do is get an early goal. Because these guys are going to put bloody 9 men forward, and if they get a couple of goals,
I think Haaland's questionable as well.
They're going to look at They're going to look at their goal difference and go, "Can we rack something up here?"
Yeah, they're going to kill it.
This is not a game. I wouldn't be looking at this game and.
I'll read something here. So Haaland didn't train with the team this week, but will be hopeful to be available. All right, he's playing, but I'm just saying if he doesn't play, I don't know.
Did you see who played for City in the Cup? Heskey's boys. 2 of his boys.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah. His name's Jaden and I can't remember the other guy's name, but they played.
Yeah.
And watch, no one scored like his old man. All right,
Jay, if Haaland had both his legs sprained and you sent him out there, I'd back him to score a goal. Seriously. Like, this defense is not going to be able to handle this guy.
Yeah. No, I'm not doubting that, but I just think Burnley could surprise them. Like I'm saying, early game, like the first 10 minutes could surprise them. Just going by what I've watched them this year.
This guy breaking into 10
not to win, not to grab 3 points.
What are you betting on 1-10?
Bro, did you watch them against Man United, Rick? Burnley?
What sort of bet builder are you building? Jay, what sort of bet are you building here?
1-10 minutes.
I'm on the books. I'm on the books with Burnley.
1-10 corners and red cards. Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Mind you, Burnley lost
about 40 legs.
Mind you, Burnley lost 2-1 this morning against Cardiff.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but how many changes they make? If you're Burnley, if you're Parker, you got to be resting that whole team.
And also Burnley gave it to Liverpool too. It's only Liverpool got the late goal. Just remember that as well. So
that's every game Liverpool been doing.
Liverpool have not been good, man.
But Liverpool, like you say, have a nuclear front three versus Burnley. Liverpool got a better front three than Man City, and they struggled to score against them. That's my point. I'm just saying it's not too far-fetched.
The weapon. Man City have the weapon.
I'm just saying it's not too far-fetched.
That's not the best weapon in the Premier League. There's no one got a better. Facts say that is the best weapon in Premier League history. He scored more goals in a season than any other player ever.
I understand that. I get that. They will win. They'll win like 2-0 or whatever. But I'm just saying.
First 10 minutes, keep it on.
1-10, they'll win.
1-10, yeah. 1-10, they'll win the 70%
possession. It'd be funny if Burnley actually get a result.
I know. 1-10.
But you know what? If Burnley get a result in this game,
it's good for them.
City are in dire straits, man.
Can I just say, just look at Burnley's their fixtures they've played. They drew with Forest. Okay, Forest isn't that great at the moment, plus with Ange. No, but hang on. Liverpool, they needed a penalty at the end to win that.
Yeah.
Manchester United needed a penalty 93rd minute against them. That's another one. And then they beat Sunderland and Tottenham. They absolutely got pumped by Tottenham. But I'm just saying, like there is an area where they can cause concern for Man City. I'm not saying they will. I'm just saying
there's signs of life there, right?
But yes. Anyways,
they're competitive. It's called them competitive. That's
they beat Sunderland as well, didn't they?
Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm saying. They've got Jaden Anthony and the captain. I keep forgetting his name.
Walker.
No, it's like he's not their captain. The midfielder. He's been scoring all their goals.
Josh Brownhill. Who?
Yeah. Cullen.
I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah. All right. Anyways. So
every game has been decided by a goal for them, and they've played Manchester, Liverpool, and Forest.
Yes, that's my point.
To that, but in saying that,
I can lose 6-0 against Man City,
this is a beast. This is a beast.
It's gonna be hard.
They wouldn't have seen a midfielder like Reinders, man. Like that. Rodri's there.
But they've played Liverpool. They've played Liverpool, man. That's my point.
Jay, Liverpool have been This is with bringing in so many players, right? You can have a good preseason, it helps, but sometimes it doesn't click automatically. Yeah. Liverpool have a lot of new faces. The nucleus has changed.
All right, let's go Forest and Sunderland. What are we thinking? It's at Forest.
Big Ange, man.
I reckon. Actually, I've told you guys what I thought of Sunderland, and so far I'm right. They're bloody 6-7.
You saw them in great detail with 10 men. How did they? Do you think they can? Do you think
No, but I said at the start of the season, this team's definitely going to survive. The signings they've made have been great for them.
Yeah,
there's not going to be many teams going to Stadium of Light and getting big results. I'm telling you from now. They're a tough team.
Rick, each game that Villa's played, not to bring up Villa, just because Isidore, I'm pretty sure Isidore scored last week. Every striker you've played against has scored against you guys and has picked up form.
Well, we've had 2.
What do you mean? Every
what?
I can't hear Chuck. We just lost you.
Can you hear?
Yeah. Say that again?
I said every team they've played has missed a striker.
Isidore played last week, didn't he?
Isidore played.
Brentford, they played Brentford twice. They've got no Wissa. They played Newcastle. We didn't even have a striker.
They've got. What do you mean no Wissa? They had Quattro. What's his name?
Pontara. You said he's a left back.
He is, but he scored against us. He started.
You said he's a left back. Now you're claiming him as a striker up there.
He plays a striker for them. Keep going.
Rick, you're literally on 2 points, bottom of the ladder, bro. Sorry, 3.
3.
We're on 3, and then Newcastle's on so much more. We've got to be careful of that.
There's a lot of red on your last 5 game form list there. There's a lot of red and grey going on.
Right, we've had 3. Hang on, let's just talk about the other game first.
Okay, sorry.
Sunderland. Does Big Ange break his duck here?
They did well this morning against Real Betis, but I don't know.
They look good, but they collapsed again.
Yeah.
Right? So this is a typical Ange trait, they'll play some good football, but they can't see out a result, which is when he went against the grain in the bloody Europa League final. Europa League final was a one-off, literally. He's 0 from 4. Home game versus Sunderland, who they lost Diarra, didn't they? That's a big loss for them.
Sunderland,
he's probably their best signing. So Sunderland are going to find it hard. I'm hoping for a draw, but I think Forest will beat them here.
Probably. They're at the City ground. So they're at Forest. So you got to back them at home. I reckon 2-0, 2-1.
Who, Forest?
Yeah.
You reckon? I'm going to read a stat for you guys. Another in-game stat. So the last time they played was 2017. Sunderland won, and before that was 1997.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, in that case,
there's not much to go by here.
No. I'm tipping Forest to win here.
I just don't trust Ange the way he plays. I just don't know what he's going to come up with because he doesn't defend. He just goes forward.
I don't trust, but I don't think Sunderland have enough on the road to beat them here.
They don't.
Yeah, they don't have enough. At home, they're going to be hard. It's a hard game to play.
Murillo's out as well. Murillo, the centre back for Forest. Yeah.
Okay. They'll get the Murata. What's his name? Murata. What's the guy next to?
Milenkovic is still there.
He is. But they've got the Forest have actually got a pretty good midfield now. That little rotation they've got, they're pretty strong.
And they've got Zinchenko there as well on the left back.
And that's one of the key downfalls, of course.
I reckon it's a draw.
How many draws are we going to go for the whole? If you put this bet on, you'll be a billionaire by the time we're done.
No, I'm not tipping draw here. I'm tipping 2-0.
2-0 Forest?
Yeah, Forest will win. 2-0, I reckon. Yeah,
you reckon?
2-1. Yeah.
2-0 Forest.
I'm giving him a goal, Sunderland, because I don't think Forest can defend under Ange. That's the problem. Every game Ange has played is pump goals.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't think he's kept a clean sheet.
This will be the game that bucks the trend.
Probably.
Yeah. Last game away Sunderland played. Where was it? It was
Everton? No.
No, they played
I'll tell you.
Sunderland away.
Was it Palace?
No, Palace, yeah, nil all.
Palace, yeah, Sellers.
Yeah, did you see
how
many efforts on goal that got on Sunderland had? Nothing.
Mhm.
They didn't get out. Like they were in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, but that's Selhurst
No,
Park,
Palace-
mate. That's
I know
a
it's
very
hard.
ground.
I know it's hard, but I'm saying it's a night game for Forest too. You got to think about these night games are hard away from home. You don't want to play night games away from home.
Yeah.
If
So next
Tottenham
game-
Wolves,
Yeah.
I
Tottenham
don't think
will
there's
win
much to
this.
say. Tottenham are going to win this stuff.
Yeah.
Probably 2-0.
they're-
You know.
No,
Huh?
not playing, but
Strand
He's still
Larson.
playing.
he didn't play last week.
He didn't
Or
play
did he?
last week. I thought he might be back for this one.
Oh, right, maybe.
No, I think he's back for this one. I'm pretty sure
Is
he
he?
is.
Oh,
Like,
I
I'm
thought he was
not-
injured.
He's going to make all
Because
the
he
difference in
played-
the world. But
He played in the Carabao Cup against Everton.
did he?
Which they won.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Everton one.
No, Wolves.
No, Wolves won 2-0.
Oh,
They,
Wolves won.
they beat
Okay.
him at home,
Okay.
and that's
yeah,
all the fans boycott. Well, no, hang on. They played at Goodison, not Goodison. They played at home, didn't
Wolves, Molyneux. Yeah.
they? Was it?
Yeah.
And all the
Yeah,
fans
yeah,
were booing him.
No, I'm still tipping Tottenham to win this 2-0.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I get
same.
2-0.
Definitely.
Now we get to the juicy Super Sunday.
Ooh.
Super Sunday.
Started off with Villa Fulham.
Well, we need a win. That's for sure. Forget about predictions. We need one.
Kevin might be out, so you won't have to deal with JJ Okocha on the left there.
Provided Emery comes out and plays, I think he gives it. For me, if it was me, I'd drop Rodgers because he's been diabolical
Drop Rodgers?
all season. Yeah, he needs
Wow.
he needs a kick in the backside. He just hasn't been there all season. And Watkins, Jesus Christ, it's even worse. But he hasn't got any service, Watkins, so it's going to be hard for him. So I'd keep Watkins. I'd probably play Sancho, Elliott, and Gassan, the top four as a front four.
Would you play Gassan on the right wing? Is that what you
Yeah.
play? Oh, you
Yeah.
play him on the right wing.
Yeah.
I don't see him as being an effective right winger.
It's
He's
hard.
not, but he
could do a
tries
job
hard.
there.
He tries hard.
but I'm saying
He
on the
always
right
fights in
wing,
the middle.
Jay. Yeah, but exactly, Jay. The problem that this team has is they
He's
don't
more of a
have any
centre
pace or width, right? And this guy, he likes playing
He's
in
too
the middle.
big as well.
And
Yeah.
exactly. So everything's going to be channeled down the other side, and they're just going to overload. And they're not Premier League players are not dumb. They're going to just overload to the Sancho side and go, this guy come into us when he gets the ball.
But the one point I would say, the minute Sancho and Elliott played, like, even though it was 10 men, but Sunderland didn't have everyone back.
Sancho looked dangerous.
Yeah, but it's a first game. He was actually he was actually causing a bit of havoc on the left. Like he was beating his players, putting crosses in. We just couldn't. Watkins was just looking at the ball over his head, and like there was one sit at the end he completely missed, which he sort of scored. I think with that, and I want him to play Maatsen as well, overlapping Sancho. We need some pace on that left side. Digne's like a statue half the time. Provided he plays, if he plays Maatsen, Sancho, Elliott, I want to see Gassan or even Marlon or Gassan, doesn't really matter on the right with Watkins in the middle. I definitely want to tip Rodgers being dropped. We need him. We just need him to kind of get a kick up the backside because I've not seen anything from him. I reckon we'll beat Fulham if we play that way at home.
Rick, you just last week against Sunderland didn't look like they were man down. That's the scary part about your midfield.
But so this week, so we might have Tillman's back this week as well, which makes a big difference for us. Because we're playing McGinn and Kamara in the middle. McGinn's not really a central midfielder anymore.
That's his best position.
Where's he going to play?
He's more
Where are you going to
advanced.
play him?
More right. He's more advanced these days.
You can't say right wing.
Come on.
No,
He's
he
not
plays
right
in-
or
he-
left wing. He's a centre mid or a CAM maybe. But he's
more
a
of a-
central mid.
Not
Big
the way
work
we play.
rate. He's got big work rate, Rick.
Yeah, but you got Tillmans and Kamara. That's our first.
Well,
two.
that's probably in your view best, yeah.
So if we had Tillmans, they'd be more confident because at least Tillmans can break the lines of his passes and he can spread the ball a bit more, and Kamara's a bit more defensive. But now McGinn's not really. He's more of a workhorse rather than a line cracker. You know what I mean? Like you got two people that are. Kamara's a defensive mid. McGinn runs around the park, covers every single blade of grass, but at the same time doesn't make the killer pass. So are we going to be a bit stagnant in the middle? I think so. Barkley's back in training, but he's not fit, so you can't use him. Onana's still injured. Like, mate, far out. It's going to be McGinn and Kamara again, which is I'm not really happy with because we don't have much go forward.
Even Kamara, Kamara's your
Yeah, but
star guy.
Yeah.
but he's defensive
You talk
mid.
him up. Yeah,
He's
well, so
CDM.
you should. Yeah, so if he's protecting the backs,
Would you
everyone can
say Onana has more go forward than McGinn?
Go forward.
Yeah,
No.
because you're saying you're missing Onana, but where are you going to place Onana when he comes back?
So-
We're going to put McGinn.
What I will do if we had a fully fit squad, I'd actually put Tillmans in the 10. I'd push him a bit more forward.
And where do you put Rogers?
I'd bench him.
Well, he's your main guy.
Rogers? Are you serious? Are you watching the same game I am?
No, forget that. But I'm saying, okay, right now. But I'm saying, what's the long-term strategy? You're going to play Tielemans as a 10?
No, for now I'm saying you got to bench Rogers for now to get his head in the game because he hasn't been with us. He's just floating.
So okay, then would you put Sancho on the left? Start him.
Sancho on the left. Yeah. This is what I would do fully fit. Sancho on the left. The problem is I don't. It's hard because I want to push Tillmans a bit more forward. I got to connect him to Watkins on the wingers to spread the play. I think we can cover his position with Kamara and Onana behind him, but they're too defensive. That's the catch is if you move Tillmans forward, you lose the passing capability in the middle from these two. They're too defensive. So what I'm saying is if you put Tillmans at the 10 or a bit more advanced, Sancho on the left, Gassan or whoever on the right, or Malin and Watkins in the middle up top. Ben, if it was this game, because I think Tillman might be back this game. That's what I would do.
Okay, what about your midfield? Oh, let's say Onana's back. Where would you put Onana?
This week?
Or if he's back, if he's fit.
Hypothetically, yeah.
In future or now?
Just hypothetically,
fit,
bro.
Your full team.
No, it'll be Tillmans and Kamara in the middle.
And who's number 10?
But who's your number 10?
I'd have Elliott in the middle.
So where's your club record signing?
Who?
Onana.
He's on the bench.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where. Okay. What's the point of having him?
Yeah, that's right.
No, but you got Europe. We got plenty of games. You can play Europe. We don't need him to start in the. Our best midfield is Tillmans and Kamara.
You know what? I would do. Rick thinks all I do here is just attack Villa. I'm very objective. I know what Villa can do and what they can't do. Playing Fulham, I know what they're capable of. I know what they can do. Who are you, Gyökeres? Anyway, so what I'm saying is I'm tipping Villa to win this game, and I think they got a good chance to win. They got a good chance versus Bologna to win as well. And if they win those 2 games in a week, this podcast is gonna be unbearable next week.
No.
Unbearable. This guy's gonna be pumping out confetti. He's gonna be.
No. Come on.
Oh, jeez.
Now look, even if we win those 2 games, I'm still not convinced. I want to see a big.
Rick.
Fulham's must win, bro.
Really quick.
Fulham's have been playing well, mate. Well, Fulham's not a dud team.
They're not a dud team, but they're not a dud team. But I think you're too good for this team, Rick. Come on.
In reality, we should be, but the way we're playing, I don't know.
You're at home as well. Okay, let me flip the script. If you don't win versus Fulham at home, and it's another abject performance, mate.
Alarm bells, yeah.
Alarm bells.
Yeah, massive.
Huge alarm bells because you're playing teams that you should be picking up points against. Your start hasn't been that hard, and if you don't get 3 points, you're in the relegation zone. You're in the relegation zone still.
I'll challenge that only because when the season started, it wasn't that hard. But now looking at the teams we've played, Sunderland, Everton are pretty much some of the form teams in the comp, right? And we've played them at away, both in their home grounds. And you laugh, Chuck. You'll go to Everton. And
Everton's not an easy game. Of course, they're not easy games.
Right,
they're not easy games.
East JP last year.
How about you compare your points total versus those teams last year when you finished 6th? What did you get against Everton last year? You won 6 points against Everton.
Yeah, no, we haven't done
well. What did you do? What did you do against Brentford last year? Took care of him. What did you do against Newcastle at home? Took care of us. You have left so many points on the table versus teams you normally beat. Yeah, so wait till you get to the chunk of games where you're really going to find it a bit harder. You're going to have to play your Arsenals, your Liverpools, your Cities. You're going to come up against them. You're going to have to come to Newcastle.
I know when you go up against these guys, when you go to the new stadium, you play Stadium of Light. Trust me, when you watch them, they're a lot harder than you think.
So when I saw Sunderland,
but Rick, your team's better than theirs. Your squad's better than theirs. You've got a good manager. You can't,
Rick. If you're going into these games,
for everyone.
If you're going into these games and the caveat is it's tough and we're happy with a point or whatever, you're not going to finish 12th.
I'm not saying that, but when you look at the draws we've had against these teams away, I don't know how we've got the draws. To be honest with you,
Rick,
I think we've done exceptionally well.
The team news, okay, for me, it comes down to your selection, right?
Arsenal selection.
Yeah, it really comes down to your selection. As a Newcastle fan, I don't want to see Eze start as a 10, right? Like I wouldn't want you to have Zubimendi, Rice, Eze as a 10, and then Martinelli on the left, right? I feel like
It's
you're
dangerous.
defensive and you're going for it. Because Saka's obviously coming back.
Yep.
And
100%.
that's what I don't want to see. But in saying that, would he do that? He's a pretty defensive-minded coach.
We need a win, but that's the problem.
Yeah,
this is a must-win.
It is. Well,
and it'll be a statement if we beat you guys.
Yeah, definitely. It'll definitely be a statement, and it'll add to our woes. It'll put us back a lot. But the thing is, the day before Liverpool and Palace, it's at Palace. That's a very hard game. If Liverpool go out and win there, they go 8 clear ahead of this kickoff. If they go out and draw, a draw for Arsenal's not the end of the world, because you would have played Arsenal, Liverpool, Newcastle in your first 6 games.
Yeah,
like that is the definition of tough. And 2 of the 3 were away. You know what I mean?
Are you talking about for Liverpool?
For Arsenal. For Arsenal. I'm saying the Liverpool result is important, because if they win, they go 8 clear, you have to come to St James's Park and win. Whereas if they draw, I mean, you still have to try to win, but it's a lot more pressure if that result is 3 points for Liverpool, because the gap is big.
Do you reckon Arteta will push? Because I feel like even with a big game like Man City, we were all over them and he still wasn't pushing forward, wasn't going for the kill, That's the problem with Arsenal, is because Arteta is very hesitant still. Even Newcastle, you guys have beaten us the last few times as well.
But
feel like
there's a big elephant in the room. There's no Isak there.
There is. Yeah, but I still, even defensively, you guys are strong as well.
We're good defensively.
You're not a bad team. I feel like
we're missing one player. Wissa would make a huge difference, right? So
I think from attacking perspective, I'm not really worried. It's just, are we gonna score? That's our thing, because
I think you guys have got goals in you, man. You can definitely score goals.
Yeah, I know that, but I just feel like, because Odegaard being out now, I feel like
is he back? Is he back or out?
No, Odegaard's is still questionable. Eze should be starting.
Okay.
Eze scored against it was Paul but he's been playing as well. So, look, I just think we should be pushing. Arteta should be pushing it. He's just the way he's been playing. They've been calling it haram ball on Instagram. I don't know if you've seen it, because this guy's just playing out at the back against teams we were all over essentially. So we need to get these 3 points. I think we do beat you, but it's at Newcastle as well. And we haven't had a good run at Newcastle for a while.
Look, every time we play you, I'm always pretty confident. I've just got so many question marks over our striking situation. Like, Walter Mard's not fit enough to play 90 minutes. He'll start in this game. I'm pretty confident he'll start. The positive is that Gordon comes back on the left wing, which is his position, not up through the middle. He plays left wing, so he will drive the ball, get behind, like he will create something for us. On the right hand side, he'll probably start Murphy, because he rested him in the middle of the week.
He's been your most dangerous player as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Murphy.
That's right. So Murphy, Walter Mata, and Gordon will be the front 3. The middle will be the same. Bruno, Tonali,
That's right. Gordon's back. That's right.
Yes, and he will be playing left wing, not striker. So that's a better balance for us, because if you've got Murphy and you've got Gordon, Walter Mata he'll get action, he'll get chances.
That's a good matchup. Gordon and Timber on that left side.
Yeah.
That'll be a good matchup.
It will be at home. I expect Gordon to do it, but it's but anyway, Gordon needs to have better output. Ordinarily, I'm always confident versus Arsenal, right? Like, I feel like it's like Tottenham.
You've beaten us the last 2 times at home. That's huge.
I think we can get the job done, but it'll be very close. I think it'll be a goal either way, either Newcastle
do you reckon
or
you
Liverpool.
Get the result?
Well, I think it could go a goal either way. I think the margin is so close, So,
yeah. I feel like the way Arsenal's playing. Look, like I said, it might be, considering you've got the extra man in your fans playing at home. It's extra defender essentially.
Yeah.
I still think we'll beat you, but like I said, it'll be a tough game. It will be a tough game. Yeah. Look, Madueke's out as well. Not that he was going to start anyway. Saka's is come back in. And obviously Odegaard's questionable. We pretty much got our whole team there. So from a defensive standpoint, I'm not really worried.
Where are you tipping? 2-1 Arsenal?
I'd say I'm gonna play it. Yeah, probably. I'd say 2-0. I'm gonna say 2-0.
Yeah,
I just feel like
struggled to score. We struggled
to score. Gordon hasn't been the same player since the last 2 years. I'd
12
say
months.
12 months.
Yeah.
Murphy's probably gonna be the one to look out for, the X factor.
He can get a score. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. He out of nowhere. But Walter Mart still be early to say how he's gonna play. It's too early. Look, he scored last week? Was the last week his debut? The week before, whenever it was, he scored.
Last week.
And he looks comfortable. He's good with his feet. He looks like a young. It's a bit far fetched to say like a young Zlatan the way he dribbles as well. Like he's very comfortable.
That's what they call him. They say he's a bit of a hybrid between Zlatan and Crouch.
Yeah, because the same height as Crouch.
That's right.
Zlatan. No, he looks all right, but I don't know if he's going to do any damage against our defensive line. Like it's hard.
They're very physical.
He's not an Isak.
Nah, he's not. And that's the thing. He doesn't run behind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's literally going to be coming deep, linking up, and then you're going to wait for a cutback to him to score, you know? It's caused chaos when you have a striker like that up front.
And I feel like with Chow, I feel like he's always, just watching him recently, he's always
aggressive. He's very
aggressive and he's always a card away from any tackle. So I just feel like because of how we play as well.
I don't think he'll start. It'll be Burn and Botman. He will go.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah. Botman was 10 out of 10 in midweek. Like he was the best player at the back. Good guy in there. But
what do you reckon about Livramento and Saka? That matchup.
Well, it's good for us.
A big matchup.
It's a good for us because I'd rather him be on that side than on the other side. You know what I mean? Like Livramento's fast, Livramento's strong, and he's gonna, he's our best man marking defender at the back, fullbacks, you know what I mean? So for me, that neutralizes Saka a little bit, especially because Saka's coming back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think if Arteta will make a mistake if he plays Eze on the left. Because
I reckon he'll play Trossard.
Okay, you think Trossard?
Yeah.
All right.
Trossard and Martinelli's scored a couple of goals as well.
He's been playing good.
But I don't know if he's going to start him straight away. He's probably going to give him a bit more time. Yeah. But Eze just has no pace. Like you can't play him on that side.
I just think it's a very Arteta move to play Moreno in the middle and then play Eze on the left. That way he's accommodating and he's got a strong midfield.
Yeah.
And if you do that, I feel like that's going to negate your attacking ability a little bit. Yeah,
so, I don't know if we're going to start Marino. If we do, that's very silly because then we've got Zubimendi and Rice.
But he loves control. He loves control, and he's going to Newcastle. You know what I mean? So this is what I said. Your team sheet is very important because it'll give me a psyche on how you're going to go about the game. And at the same time, you also have to keep an eye on the Palace result, which I think will affect your team sheet. So
that's what I don't like about Arteta. He's just too hesitant. Just go for the kill,
He's got to roll the
man.
dice. He's got to roll the dice. Yeah, I know.
You've got $1 billion squad there. Like you can't back on these games.
The only thing is that it's a later kickoff. So I think it's not a 3:00 kickoff. So it'll be close to a night game in Newcastle on Sunday evening, which automatically the temperature of the crowd increases. Like I've been to a Newcastle night game and I've been to a day game in Newcastle. It's chalk and cheese. You know what I mean? If you want to beat Newcastle at St. James's Park, you want to play us at a 3:00 kickoff. If that's your best chance. It infinitely gets harder the darker it gets in the night, and you know what I mean? The crowd just gets fever pitch.
I'm not going to say it's going to be super comfortable. Like I said, 2-0. I'd say because how well we're playing as well.
Yeah,
We've just been Man City. We're a bit unlucky. Look, Arteta should have pushed a bit more. We had I don't know, it was like 60% possession. Like we had all the tangible. I'm looking at the potential predicted lineups. Predicted lineups. Just going by our front three. If we play Trossard or Martinelli, I think either of them skin Trippier. I think Trippier is a big liability there.
Yeah, he's a problem. Yeah, I think there's a goal either way, but because it's so close, it would not surprise me if it's 1-1.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're playing it safe there. I'm going for 2-0 and